What's going on, guys? So I am starting a new series of videos where I go through different kinds of Dr. Squatch soaps. So this video is going to be the top 5 Dr. Squatch exfoliating bars. So the top 5 bars that are the best ones for exfoliation are going to be ranked and listed, and then the next videos are going to be about the top 5 bars for lather, the top 5 bars for strong scents, and so on and so forth. So let's start at number 5. But before we start with that, I just wanted to give a quick channel update. So we are heading into NFL football season, my favorite time of year. And this channel is going to be partly converted into a sports channel. Now, it's still going to be mainly soap, but you can expect 2 videos per week for NFL. The first one you can expect to come out on, the first one will be on Wednesday. And that is going to be my predictions for each NFL matchup of the week. The following video after that will be the next Tuesday, and that will be kind of a recap and reaction to the previous week. So 2 videos a week for NFL, and we'll go from there for sports. We may get into a little bit of NBA closer to the playoffs next year, maybe a tiny bit of NHL closer to the playoffs next year. I don't really expect to do any baseball. I might do one predicting the World Series once we have the final 2 teams, but I don't expect to get into that too much. It's mostly going to be NFL and alongside all of the soap videos. So let's get back to our top 5 bars for exfoliation. We're going to start with 5 and work our way all the way down to number 1. So I'm not just going to give you the top 5 bars for grit. I'm not going to give you just like the Dr. Squatch top 5 heavy grit bars. I'm going to give you my personal opinion for which ones exfoliate the best. So number 5 is going to be Birchwood Breeze. This is a medium grit bar, but with the birch bark and pumice in here, it actually works similar to like a sandpaper. This bar is very, very gritty, very small, fine pieces, and this stuff will take off a layer of skin. So Birchwood Breeze is my number 5 bar for exfoliation for Dr. Squatch. And it's a really good one to use because it's pretty readily available. Number 4 is going to be another medium grit bar. That's the Black Hole bar. And this bar has apricot stone. And this stuff is gritty. Big chunks. And they will exfoliate you. Like, if you want something, that's probably the best aspect about Black Hole, honestly. It does have a couple of really good ingredients for your skin, like the black tea. But if you're like me and you don't like the scent, if you really wanted this for something, this is going to give you some major exfoliation. So I will give them credit there. The Black Hole bar is really good grit, really good exfoliation. So now we're going to jump to number 3. And that's going to be the heavy grit bar, Ruthless Rinse, which I think is sometimes overlooked for its exfoliation capabilities. But it does have black sand, and this stuff is kind of like sandpaper, but like even worse. And it's, I don't want to say it's harsh on the skin, but it's not easy on the skin. So Ruthless Rinse is number 3 on the list. It's actually very good for exfoliation. So now we have Cold Brew Cleanse, and this bar, let me tell you, big chunks of coffee grounds. That's about as good as it gets for exfoliation. If I were to recommend a bar purely on exfoliation and availability, that would be Cold Brew Cleanse, because you can purchase this easily on the website at any time. It's not limited edition, and it's not really a strong scent. So if you want something that's just purely for exfoliation purposes and availability, Cold Brew Cleanse is actually the best go-to you can get. And these coffee grounds are really good for your skin as well. So Cold Brew Cleanse is number 2. It could be number 1, but I'm going to keep it at number 2 because number 1 is going to be the limited edition Moon Rock Bar. And I don't know if the the Moon is a lot of great in exfoliation, but this bar sure is. It has pumice in there, and it has a lot of it, even more than the other bars, I believe. This is nothing to mess around with. This is a heavy hitter of a bar, and it's another bar that isn't a super strong scent, but if you really want something that's going to exfoliate you and you're looking to change it up a little bit, Moon Rock is the place to go. It kind of makes up for its lack of scent with its exfoliation factor. So there you go. You have my top 5 bars for exfoliation: Birchwood Breeze, Black Hole, Ruthless Rinse, Cold Brew Cleanse, and Moon Rock. There you have it, and we will see you in the next video. One more thing to add before the video ends. So, I wanted to give a shout out to pine tar, because pine tar is really good for exfoliation. It has the oatmeal and the sand in there, so that's 2 kinds of exfoliation. I could have swapped it out with the Birchwood Breeze, but I wanted to shed some light on the Birchwood Breeze. Everyone thinks of pine tar when you think of exfoliation, heavy grit, and sometimes Birchwood Breeze can be overlooked. So I didn't swap those 2 out. I will have pine tar in a later video anyway, so you'll see them there. And then I also wanted to give a shout out to another company for one of their exfoliation bars, and that is going to be from Squatch Bar, and that is going to be their Smoky Mountain Fog Bar. That stuff has like silica sand in there, and it's a really good scent, but the exfoliation is actually extremely underrated. So if you really want a really good exfoliating bar from Squatch Bar, I would probably recommend first, out of any of them, the Smoky Mountain Fog Bar. Alright, so now that's a wrap, and we will see you in the next video.